How's it going, Apex fam? Welcome into this week's solo trials video. It's a couple of days late because we actually recently came out of lockdown here, so work has been pretty manic. But you know how things are. Yeah, it's just been super duper busy. But I figured I'd at least drop in and do my usual video because why not? Oilbando Stockyard this week. Another FOXEER sponsored track, so let's get into it. I set some times on this yesterday. I managed to sneak in like an hour to sort out a couple of times, but this track is actually one of my favorites. Like from back in the day, it was trying to think. I think it might have been a draft track actually. Thinking about it, but yeah, certainly one of my favorite tracks that they've used. I'm sure it was a draft track. So straight out the gate, there's a big sort of left-hand sweeping turn. What I like to do with this one is really come in and cut it tight to that that cone on the left-hand side. I mean, you can sort of float over the top and come in like this, but where you're really going to gain time is going to be if you're really coming in and like super clipping that cone. These next barriers get lower and lower as you go. Just remember there's that train there on the right-hand side of you as you're coming through. So as you're coming down, you can kind of attack these full throttle. Just make sure that you're not too low, but you're low enough to kind of clip under. Pre-turn your way over that. It's all roll. I like to go left because it's a big sort of sweeping left-hand kind of spiral downwards for the next section. This is a good place to kind of hit your drills, get yourself used to going around here really tight and as flat as you can. So try and like gradually feed in some yaw as you do so. Again, you guys know that I love my left-hand turns. So I was probably why I like this track so much. But yeah, you dip down for the second one. So, it's a good place to sort of like, you can float around for a bit, drop down to the next level, kind of push your way up, back down. It's a fun little spot to really get used to flying in super close proximity with these things, and also close to the floor as well, because when you come through this one and you're kind of dropping down here, it's easy on this, not this bit, but this bit, to kind of really drop out and sort of dip to the floor, especially bearing in mind that you're expected to hit a right-hand turn as you kind of come through here, which can sometimes sort of unsettle the quad a little bit. So bear that in mind. Try and maintain enough throttle that you're not going to drop and hit the floor there. Again, you want to cut that as tight as you can. The whole rationale for this section of track is to be as close to everything as you possibly can. So you can see that was a little bit wide, but you come through here. You want to kind of you want to really, really, really cut things as tight as you possibly can. Sneak up through here. This is just a little rainbow flip. Asylum, you can start drinking now. You set up the rainbow flip drinking game. You come through there. This bit again, keep it tight. I've seen some people go through this little pipe here. I don't personally. I find that it's a smoother line to just kind of float your way over the top again. Another rainbow flip there. So you kind of come through here. You're rainbow flipping through there, and again over here it's kind of a lot of roll, but you feed in just a little bit of yaw to flatten yourself out for this bit. And then I split S my way through this personally. So as you kind of come through here, you're full chat over the top of this, and you want to split S your way through and pull it back straight away, or at least that's how I do it. Split S, and kind of you can almost tell, like if you're I don't know, you're not really pre-turning, but if you're pre-pitching, I guess, as you come through, you should just be able to see that last bit of steel girder flip into your vision as you kind of come over, and you can see there, I mean, I clipped it a little bit there, but you get the point. So you want to stay nice and high as you're attacking this next obstacle, which as you come through here, pretty much you straight line it, and then it's a flattened out your turn section. Right, left as you come through, so, or rather left, right even. Get a grip. So yeah, again, it's tight, it's technical, but really it's just about being as close as you dare. I tend to lose a little time as I come through there, I think, because I tend to go quite wide around here to make sure that I don't hit that bit. And then through there isn't too bad. I'm getting more and more used to pre-turning that as I come through and just dropping down. You come off the throttle a little bit there and it will just kind of, it'll drop you off for this next gate. Full chat over the top. That split S really is all roll. I mean, there's no need to kind of flatten that out too much. You kind of feel a little bit of yaw in right at the end, just to kind of flatten yourself out if you need to. You can pre-turn this, straight line that, but kind of pre-turn it as you're doing so. So you're coming through. You don't want to be left, right, 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 left even. You just want to kind of straight line it, but pre-turn on your way through. So let's try and demonstrate that a little bit. So you're kind of coming through. Really, it's straight, and then sort of turning right at the very last minute, or left at the very last minute. What's my left and rights today? Another rainbow flip kind of maneuver over the top of here. Asylum, you're going to be pretty drunk by the end of this, I imagine. It's a sort of rainbow flip split S. So you make your way around. You just want a big. Where even are we? I'm confused. Right, this way. Rainbow flip split S underneath this one, and then what I like to do here is barrel roll my way out of this. So you come through, roll it over, and then a lot of yaw. You can see it on the sticks down at the bottom as we come through this over the top. Whoa, try that again. You come in here over the top, and then it's all yaw to the left. Full throttle. Reverse entry through these two. So this is, funnily enough, this is actually a really difficult one to line up. So I'd suggest probably drill yourself on this one a little bit, because it's tough to kind of have the confidence to really attack that full stick with that yaw maneuver in there sometimes, because we're not used to a whole lot of yaw heavy maneuvers. And then kind of leveling yourself out, it's easy to, because you're so high up here, it's easy to sort of lose track of whether you're kind of too high or too low by the time you've got to this gate. So use the pipes on the left here, or on the right now, as a bit of a guide as to your altitude. You want to be just above them. Pre-turn that as you come through, and then pre-turn the next gate as best you can as well. Making a right pig's ear of this. So as you come through this one, you want to be pre-turned so that you're already facing the right way. And then this really is just a sprint. The best way to make time up through here is little roll maneuvers as you go, and just really apexing these corners as best you can. The last couple of gates there are a bit of a straight line, really. You come out of this one here, and it's really just a straight line through there. You can make up a lot of time by not kind of going all over the place. Make sure you're level coming over here again. As you come out of that last one, sometimes you'll find if you're only using the roll, just feed in a little bit of yaw just to flatten yourself out. And then full throttle over here, you can actually just get away with pitching down, lining that gate up nice and early, and then bang into the finish gate. Was that 7 minutes 56? That's got to be a new record. So let's give it a go. No promises, as always. I can't guarantee it's going to be a super fast time, but I do like this track, so I'm hoping I might get one lap in. Of course, it is a sprint as well. There's no 2 laps on this. It's really is just point to point. A little bit wide around there. High on the rainbow flip, but you get the point. Over the top. Rainbow. I knew we were going to mess up somewhere. Ah! Never mind. We'll go as full stick as we can. No, you know what? I'm going for one more. I can't leave it at that. Too addictive. Right, clip that nice and tight. Full stick, full send. Keep it as flat as you can. Yeah, not too bad. It was a bit lower that time. That's good. Whoa, a bit wide off there. We clipped something. Never mind. Coming over here sideways. Dip it through. Actually, that was tighter, but I didn't have the confidence. It's actually the first time I played this today, so... see if we can nail this. Oh, on the yaw. Maybe not as quick as I would have liked. Yeah, not pre-turning that. Tell I'm a little bit out of practice on this. So this, remember, it's kind of as straight line as you can make it, this bit. It's a bit shonky. Dip down, line it up, and off you go. Kind of times we're aiming for on this. I mean, we got what? Propsicles got 47. What's the record? Let's have a look. It is a 47. Wow, is that actually Propsicle? I can't see, my webcam's in the way. 631. Yeah, okay, Propsicle. Nice. Quad Force 1. Represent. I'll show you my fastest lap just because, hey, why not? FPV. So pre-turn over here. That was maybe not the tightest I had when I was practicing this track, but got me the fastest time, so over the top here, really quick. Saw that you just glimpsed that pylon as we went round. Not too wide around there. Pre-turn that bit. Ooh, bit of a juke move there. Pre-turn through there. Over the top, sideways. That little rainbow flick. Over we go, that yaw roll. It's quite a slow roll actually that time. Pre-turn. Oh, a little bit late on the pre-turn there, but not too bad. Did we straighten this out? Almost, yeah. Flatten ourselves out as we come over the top. Straight in the finish gate. So, yeah, there you go. I mean, that that was that. Not probably the most technical track, but there are quite a few sort of like weird and wonderful little sections on that track. What's going on here? Webcam, get back to where you should be. Yeah, there's a couple of little technical sections on that. Certainly getting yourself tight and close to the obstacles as you're spiraling is very similar to last week's Oilbando track as well. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot to think about. But the good thing about this track, the nice thing about this track is it is one shot. It's not a 2-lap thing. You don't have to worry about those obstacles. When they're gone, and that's it. You know, you don't have to think about tackling them again, which is really handy. So I hope that helped. I hope you guys found that enjoyable. Don't forget, drop a like, drop a sub if you're new. Comments below, of course. We always get back to all you guys whenever you've got comments. We're on Facebook, Apex Community. If you want to join in, of course, we've got the new season coming up very soon. So yeah, hop into Apex Community. There'll be all kinds of news and information about Apex drone racing on there. And yeah, I guess one thing left to say: fly safe, fly fast, fly Apex, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See you around.